In an age where busyness is worn as a badge of honor, we often find ourselves lost in the relentless rush of a world that never sleeps. We push harder, run faster, and multitask until our minds are frayed. Yet the constant effort often leaves us feeling more empty than when we truly began. But what if the secret to achieving everything isn't about doing more, but about understanding the profound power found within the silence of doing nothing at all? Every chime and vibration pulls at our attention, creating a storm of digital noise that drowns out the quiet, ancient wisdom of our own natural rhythm. Welcome to the world of Wu Wei, an ancient philosophy that is not a call to laziness, but a masterful art of alignment with the universe. Wu Wei means non-action or effortless action. It is the practice of achieving your greatest goals by simply following the natural path of the world. Instead of fighting against the current of life, we learn to glide with it, finding that we arrive at our destination with much less wasted energy. By embracing this state of being, we transform our relationship with productivity, shifting from a place of constant struggle to a place of graceful ease. Let us explore the three profound truths of Wu Wei and discover how doing less can actually help you accomplish everything you have ever truly desired. Wu Wei teaches us the paradox of effort. Consider a person trying to force their way against a river, fighting every wave with sheer physical strength. The more they struggle, the more resistance they create. Their energy is spent not on moving forward, but on battling the very nature of the water. Now, look at the river itself. It does not try to flow, it simply flows. It finds the path of least resistance without any conscious thought. When the river encounters a mountain, it does not try to push through the stone. It moves around it, letting gravity and nature dictate its path. To reach your goals, you must sometimes let go of the need to control every outcome. Surrender to the flow of events instead of fighting them. In our lives, we often create our own obstacles by forcing things to happen before they are ready, causing unnecessary stress and total mental exhaustion. Like the river reaching the sea, your success is inevitable when you align your actions with the natural timing of the world around you. The first truth is that effort is not always the answer. Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is to stop pushing and start observing. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. A flower does not struggle to bloom, it simply waits for the right conditions to reveal its beauty. Ask yourself where you are, rowing against the current in your own life. Where could a little less effort lead to a much greater result? By finding your natural direction, you save your energy for the moments when action is truly required, making your efforts far more effective and impactful. This is the wisdom of the water. It is soft and yielding, yet it can wear down the hardest rock through persistence and natural alignment. When you stop trying to move the mountains yourself, you will find that the path was already there, waiting for you to simply walk it. Modern psychology recognizes this ancient wisdom as the flow state, a peak experience where the ego vanishes and only the pure action remains in time. In this state, The boundary between the doer and the deed disappears. You are no longer thinking about what to do. You are simply doing. When you are in flow, time seems to warp. Hours pass like minutes because you are fully present in the current moment without any judgment. The second truth involves the psychological harmony of Wu Wei. It is the elimination of the internal conflict between our desires and our actual actions. Watch a master craftsman at work. Their hands move with a grace that suggests the clay is shaping itself, guided by a mind that is still. We often believe that stress is a necessary byproduct of hard work, but Wu Wei suggests that stress is actually a sign of friction. When you remove the self that is worried about failure or success, the work becomes a natural expression of your being, free from any tension. By integrating the principles of non-action into modern work, we can achieve higher levels of creativity and productivity than forced effort could ever provide. The music flows through them, not from them. This is the essence of the flow state, where the struggle for perfection is replaced by perfection. When your internal world is in sync with your external actions, the friction of life disappears, leaving only the pure energy of the present moment. You become the calm at the center of the storm. The world may be chaotic, but your actions remain precise, purposeful, and entirely effortless. This psychological alignment allows us to navigate the complexities of modern life without losing our sense of peace or our vital connection to ourselves. In a world that demands we be rigid and tough, the Tao teaches that what is hard is brittle and destined to break under pressure. The third truth is the power of softness. Like the bamboo, those who know how to yield are the ones who ultimately survive and thrive. Softness is not weakness. It is a superior form of strength that uses flexibility to overcome the most rigid and unyielding of life's many challenges. Wu Wei is keeping your mind like a still lake. It reflects everything clearly without being disturbed by the images that pass over its surface. When your mind is quiet and soft, you can see the truth of any situation, allowing you to act with a wisdom that exceeds mere logic. Even a small, soft action can have a massive impact when it is timed perfectly and aligned with the natural laws of the universe. Observe the grace of animals. They move with an economy of motion, never using more strength than is necessary, always remaining fluid and completely relaxed. By being soft, you allow life to work through you. You stop being a wall that blocks the wind and become the wind itself. The movements of Tai Chi embody this principle, where every action is a response to the environment, turning resistance into a source of inner power. Even the softest plant can break through the hardest soil. Life finds a way, not by force, but by the persistent application of its nature. Learn to be flexible in your thoughts and your plans. When you are not attached to a single way, you find 1,000 new paths. The ocean is the softest thing on earth, yet there is nothing more powerful. It accepts all rivers and holds the depth of the world. Let your spirit be like water. Be humble, stay low, and nourish everything you touch without ever asking for anything in return for your efforts. When you are hurt or overwhelmed, your natural instinct is to do something immediately, but true healing often requires the space of non-doing to occur. Think of Vima Vi as the water that cleanses. You don't need to scrub the soul, you just need to let the natural flow wash away the pain. If you want to see through muddy water, you must let it stand still. In the same way, a troubled mind finds clarity only in stillness. Allow time to perform its work. By not interfering with the healing process, you prevent the creation of new scars and allow for genuine recovery. The body knows how to heal itself, and the soul does too. Our only job is to provide the quiet environment where that healing can happen. Let the tides of life wash over your past. Non-action means not clinging to what was, allowing the current to take away what is no longer needed. Savor the moments of doing nothing. These are not empty gaps in your life, but the very periods when your spirit is being quietly replenished. The world is renewed every day through the cycle of rest. By practicing Wu Wei, you align yourself with this universal rhythm of restoration and growth. Release the burden of having to fix everything. Some things are resolved better by being left alone to find their own natural state of balance. In the stillness, you discover that you are already whole. There is nothing to add, nothing to change, only a self-realization that comes with quietude. Nature doesn't try to be beautiful, it just is. When you stop trying to be better, you finally allow your true, natural beauty to shine through. The healing power of water is in its persistence and its passivity. It goes where it must, and in doing so, it changes everything it touches. Trust the process of life. By doing nothing, you are actually allowing the most important work to be done by the wisdom of the universe. Silence is the language of the soul. In the absence of words and actions, we find the answers that were always waiting for us to listen. Your internal light burns brightest when the winds of ego and effort are stilled. Be the candle that simply glows in the dark of existence. Life is not about adding more layers, it is about the art of removal. Like a master sculptor, you are simply revealing the beauty within. The sculptor doesn't create the figure, they find it. They remove everything that is not the statue, letting the hidden essence finally come to light. Return to your original nature. Strip away the titles, the worries, and the false needs until only the pure, effortless you remains in the center. Trust in the great flow of the Tao. When you do nothing, nothing is left undone. You are a part of a perfect cosmic dance. May you find peace in the arms of nature and strength in the art of Wu Wei. Sleep now and wake up in perfect harmony. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single, effortless step. Rest in the knowledge that you are exactly where you need to be.